Alright, so today I'm going to be doing a much requested video, and that is a walkthrough of how the system is actually hooked up. Now, it's a very, very easy system. I know it doesn't look it because there's so many speakers and so much stuff in my amp rack, but one thing you've got to understand is since my big white tower speakers have been gone, it is not really that complicated. The top EQ there, I'd actually rather be using, but it has a really bad noise issue. The crossover I don't need, the Surround Vega amp I don't use, and the phonic amps I don't use either. So I just want to say that as far as the setup goes at the moment, it's actually a very, very easy setup. So we'll start it off with the audio source. We have just a computer here, just a standard basic Acer computer, little tiny cheap little thing that was my old desktop that has now been definitely upgraded. And that's what I use. That just runs Windows 10 and basically just plays YouTube or Spotify. That gets internet through one of those, I forget what it is, the thingos where it can put the internet through a power socket through the wall, which is awesome. It works perfectly. Don't have any issues with it. Occasionally it'll drop out and it takes like 5 minutes to get set back up, but that's normally if like the power goes out or something like that, which doesn't happen all that often. But nevertheless, we just have a giant HDMI cable. Nice. Oh wait, yeah, that one there goes into the receiver, which is how the audio from the computer gets to the receiver. And then we have a nice cheapy 5-meter eBay. You can see the gold cable in there. We have a nice big cheapy eBay wire that goes all the way around and behind, and then up the TV here, and then it plugs into the TV. So that works perfectly. That's how I get video to the TV, and all the audio obviously goes to the receiver, and the receiver is what is powering the beamers, the center speaker, and the rear speakers. So at the rear we have the Cantons, at the front we have the beamers, and people asked if I got a new center channel. No, I didn't. You can see there, it's just got a cover on it now, just because I much rather the look of having grills on speakers. It's just a personal opinion. But as far as getting subwoofers to work, these 18s are obviously powered off the Surround Vega amps, and people ask me, how do you hook up pro audio stuff to home theater stuff? Now with the beamers, obviously on the back, I don't know if I can get you back there. Obviously on the back of the beamers, they have a speak-on in which I made a cable that I soldered together, which is just basic 12 gauge wire into the speak-on, and then the speak-on runs all the way around in that 12 gauge wire, and then on the other end is just banana plugs that you see just there. So easy to hook PA speakers up. These obviously I built, so I just put banana plugs straight in the back of them, and they run around and plug into the back of the Surround Vega amps. So now, how do I hook the Surround Vega amps up to the receiver here? Now this is a 7.2 receiver, so there's two subwoofer outputs on the back of it. If we have a look here, see this adapter? Not that you can probably get it very good, but that's those two channel outputs there, the subwoofer outputs. They plug into this little female 3.5mm adapter. Then that 3.5mm adapter there runs down along the floor and then plugs in just there. And then from there, it obviously goes through the mixer. I just have it set all the way for basic use. I can turn it down whenever I want to and turn it up to where I'd normally have it, which is flat, because I don't have a ton of bass normally, but so I just leave it flat like that. But sometimes I just want to tone it down a bit at night time or whatever, so I have the ability just to adjust it from the fly just beside me. And then those XLR, oh no, not XLR, the 1/4-inch outputs there go down and into the back of the middle Behringer EQ, in which I can show you back here. You can see that's them there, the swamp wires. Actually, I'm pretty sure that's RCA. Yeah, they're RCAs. It's an RCA to 1/4-inch adapter, sorry, in a cable. So they go into the 1/4-inch inputs on the Behringer, and then from there we have the XLR outputs, which run down to the Surround Vega amp. So realistically, it's just the subwoofer out, goes into the mixer, it runs straight through the mixer. I can use this here to adjust the volume. That's normally where I'd normally have it, and that's if I just want to take a little bit out or whatnot. I've got to fix this, it's always falling off. At some stage I'll get around to doing it, that's for sure. and now I can't get it back on. But nevertheless, that's how it happens. It goes into, let me just sit down. It goes into this EQ here, in which is pretty much flat. Down here I have to cut low 20s off, or anything below 30 I cut down the slightest bit, just because these subs cannot play those frequencies. And anyway, I just run that pretty hot into the Serma Vega amps down here, and yeah, they output to the subs and it works absolutely perfectly. Now, one thing that I get commented on all the time is, why do I have pro audio subs? Why do I have this? Why do I have that? Why do I not have 2 high power car audio subs? I used to, I still do. They're in the cupboard just here. This is where the trios live their lives, just there. One there, one there. There's plenty of speakers in there, and cables and phones and things. The reason I use these is, 1, I need somewhere to store them, and 2, I use these for pro audio. I hire my equipment out. I also do pro sound for bands. Live sound for bands. So I need big subs like this that can be taken out to events that work much, much better in large audiences, because car subs don't work that well in huge rooms or outdoors. That's why I have pro audio subs, because they get used for that. So hopefully that clarifies the question. And realistically, easy setup. That's how it's hooked up. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, leave a like. I'll be double uploading again now that I'm on school holidays. I can upload pretty often now, so I will be uploading quite often. I'll be uploading as often as I can. I normally upload, there'll be a video every Saturday, and then every other video will be a bonus video. So if you're excited for that, leave a comment down below letting me know that you are, and hope you guys have enjoyed watching this, and I'll see you in the next one.